Unmuted you. Hello? Hello. How are you? Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I started it really because I thought, well, where can I get information? And I'm a car dealer, and I don't know how big electric cars are going to be. Are they going to be huge, or are they going to be, just flash in the pan sort of thing? Who knows? And it was more like, well, I used to be on. There's this thing called Speak EV. It's one of the largest sort of forums, I suppose, on for EV stuff. Maybe not now, but it was. And they was all, well, they was all a little bit like up their own backside, really. That's a stupid question. No, it's not. I don't know the question. So I thought, well, I'll start my own one up, and it just grew and grew. The lad who worked for me started it with me because you had to have two people to start a group back then, and it grew really. It's grown from there, and then yeah, it's about 22,000 I think, or something like that, or 21,000 something. It grows. I mean, there's another one, UK EV drivers. I think they got about 30,000, but they seem like, and I've seen screenshots of what people say in that group about me, and I'm like, wow, I mean, you don't have to like me, but you shouldn't say things like that. Do you know what I mean? And no group is any better than any other group. It's childish. Well, I mean, if I don't like you, just block you, isn't it? I don't get the point of being rude about you. Just I can privately. That's different. Because it shouldn't go any further if it's a private conversation. But not publicly. You shouldn't. And someone put a screenshot of my TikTok thing and said, "Look at this horror I've come across." And I'd had a bit of a run-in with her before, and I just thought, wow. So I just blocked her. I thought, well, I don't really need people like you. Life's hard enough as it is, staying alive, let alone dealing with people that are horrible. And I think everyone deserves to be safe. Everyone deserves to be respected. I'm not horrible to people, I don't think. And if I am, I'll apologise because that's, I have to man up and say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Well, and I think it's a bit like their group. I think they think it's like, and a lot of people do. They sort of think their group. They get a bit power hungry, and I think it's a bit like, well, my group's better than your group. It's not. It's just a load of people. You don't own the people, and I consider my group as everyone who's on the group. It's theirs. It's not mine. It's all of ours. It should be all of ours to use. And um, what from the group? Um, I, well, I tend to let it run itself really, and people will put questions like, "I'm thinking of buying this car," or, how do these chargers work, or can you recommend a charger, or, and it's like a community of where people can ask questions, that sort of stuff, which is what I think it should be. The website is something it is mine, so I can put on that what I want. Not like the posts. Obviously, I can put if you got like there's a posts page, and like sort of like a blog type thing, and if you've got anything you want to put on there, I can just put that on there. The Facebook group, obviously, you're free to join it, and a promotion I tend to say is to try and stick to Tuesdays, and what stops you scrolling is what the sort of post that you should be posting. If someone, I've had people come on and they just seem to just put lots of posts about their companies. I think, well, you need to maybe put some videos of where you're up the ladder putting some solar on, or you've been fitting these charge points, or this new thing has just come in, or whatever. Um, well, something that's interesting, and I don't mind people promoting. I'm all for like, I find it quite frustrating because people sort of say, well, we don't want adverts, but then they want to know where they can buy cable cheap. And I'm going, well, I thought you didn't want adverts. It's usually typical, probably the retired male who thinks it should just be for, and I've got a rule. I don't want charger blocking pictures. What's the point? If you followed it up with the owner or car park owner, that's a valid post that needs to stay there because you're going to put all the information about how Warwick Council done this person got a ticket. That's absolutely fine. Or you spoke to the person, you've educated him, he didn't realise. Even if you lie, but make it a little bit of a story, then it can stay there, can't it? But if it's just literally, look at this idiot in a BMW who's parked there, Well, you know, I don't know. What's the point? What was the point of showing us that? If you haven't done anything, it's like, well, you've seen this person, but you haven't apprehended them. So what was the point? You know, people say, well, I'm not going to wait for him. It's like, well, why are you putting the picture up? What good is the picture? No, I just think if you, well, it's not doesn't help anything. But you know, it's social media, so obviously you do get frictions, and people think they're right and this sort of stuff, and everyone else is wrong, and you know, if they carry on like that, and you just get rid of them because they're obviously disrupting the group. And I quite like it when it's harmonious and there's not too many. My phone isn't going bing, bing, bing all the time. If it's going like that, it's not gonna. If it goes like that, I'll just delete the post. I will message the person and say, look, you know, she's driving me mad, so I'm going to delete it. Post it again another time, but I'm going to delete it for now. And most people are like, yeah, no, that's fine, you know, I understand that. Um,
That
but
seems to be quite a good forum that you got
yeah,
on our platform. We got a link to a lot of APIs. So at the moment, we've got advert of all the EVs for sale in the UK.
oh, right, okay,
53,000.
right, okay,
So virtually everyone for sale. We update that every day.
right, okay. Well, another thing I find frustrating, I made an EV classified website. Now, they all know it's there, but no one advertises on it. And I don't want anything. And I just think if you put it on there, I'll share it on my socials. I'm a car dealer, but I don't really care. You know, there's enough room for us all to go around. You know, maybe I wouldn't promote your car over mine if I had one for sale. I'd promote mine. But, you know, I think if I haven't got an MG for sale and you've got an MG, I'll share it on Twitter. Why would I not share it? You know, and I'll, I don't mind promoting it because I
It's
think,
free.
well, it's free. I don't want anything for doing it. But I suppose I've actually come to the realisation the trouble is people don't very often buy their cars now. The modern way is the subscription, you know, leasing it,
Oh,
PCP. You know, and I don't mind that, but I think the motor industry was saved with the invention of PCP. PCP
yeah.
has definitely allowed the, well, because I remember when I started working with my dad, you had to put a third deposit. You had to. There was a third deposit when you went to buy a Mini or a Cortina or anything. It didn't matter who they were. There had to be a third deposit. They could only borrow two-thirds. I think it was called credit controls or something. And when they took that away, I think it helped the motor industry, but really all it's done is helped everybody just get further into debt. And
Yeah.
marketing is fantastic because it makes me think I need to be in the Canada Goose or the Louboutin or the Jimmy Choo or the Chanel
Yeah.
or the Rolex. Uh, you know, I need to be in that crowd. You know, if I've got a Rolex, I fit in because marketing tells me that's my lifestyle. I need a convertible
Yeah. So
because
it
of my,
encourages people to
well, you know,
move up the ladder and just do stuff that really
well,
matters.
the old sort of you know saving for things is long gone. It feels long gone. The problem is that everybody's moaning that you boomers have ruined the economy. It's like, well, not really. You youngsters keep buying stuff. Stop buying stuff. Work 7 days a week. Work really hard and have 2 or 3 jobs. Save for a house. Don't have a credit card. Don't have an overdraft, and brush your teeth lots. You'll probably be really good when you get older. But they don't want that. They want the stuff now, innit? It's the instant gratification. That's the modern way. You know, I want something now.
Yeah.
That's why Klarna was invented, I guess. You know, because I can pay over 12 weeks. It's like, well, why didn't you save 10 weeks ago? And why should you surely just have savings? I mean, everybody knows their car's going to go wrong, but no one's. I mean, I do save it because I'm boring, but no one saves for it. And I think, but you know your car's going to go wrong, and you
If
hate the
something goes
bill.
wrong and they try and get it back from the dealers and
Well,
that.
you hate the invoice. Well, not so much the dealing when the car's old, you know, and then you know that your car's going to maybe cost you 1,500, £2,000, £3,000 to repair. If you haven't got no money, you haven't got a car, and if you've got it on finance, you're paying for something you can't use, which I don't know. I don't. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
I think
definitely.
well, I think being
They get a warranty, but that doesn't cover everything else.
no, well, it only covers 6 months anyway. I think being prudent is something that you're if you're prudent, I think your friends will say you're tight. So you don't want to be that. You don't want to be ridiculed. So you try and fit in. If you can rise above that, you don't care what your car you drive. You're not really fussed about the address you live at, but
No.
you've got no financial stress. Any stress is a pain in the bum. You know, whether it's financial or health, and it's whatever stress it is. You know, it's just hassle. You know, if you're running a business and it's I don't know, you're not selling stuff. it's stressful because you haven't got money coming in. You've got to pay your bills. But that's the modern way. The modern way seems
Yeah,
that.
I guess that's the social media way, I guess.
Well, it's all impressions, isn't it? It's all impressions. It's like everything quick, isn't it? No one's prepared to sort of go slowly. Everything seems to be, I want it now, and I want to look this way now. I want to have this stuff now. I'm not prepared to wait. You know, and marketers tell you, you know, well, you're not here forever, so you deserve it. So you think, oh, yeah, I do actually. So it's something you only when you're older you go, actually, a lot of that stuff when I've done when I was young was, you know, mad. I mean, I've always been boring, so now I'm probably sitting quite pretty. But back then, you didn't seem like you fitted in. Everyone seemed like they're having more. It seemed like they're having more fun. Like realistically, probably wasn't, but you just think they are at the time. It's just whether you're strong enough to sort of half ignore them. Sort of wish you were doing it, but not too fast type
Oh,
thing. You know,
yeah. So you sell many EVs then, or
not many. It's mainly petrol and diesel. We do get. I sold had an MG ZS that went out on Monday, last Monday. Yeah, last Monday. So that was. Or was it this Monday? No, last Monday. Went out last Monday. We had four, I think, four EVs, and we sold them all. And then he bought that MG and we sold that. So I think it's just if we had an ID3, but we weren't happy with it, so we sent it. We backed it. It comes off. We're buying from Motability, and it weren't. You know, you put the heater on, it went like from I don't know 180 mile to 70 miles. So it was like something wrong with this. So we got rid of the car. We didn't keep it. It might have been okay, but you know, as I said, well, we're allowed to. If there's something we're not.
how do you get rid of them?
Well, we just returned the car. We didn't want it, so Motability took it back. If it's faulty, they will take it back. If it's a major fault, you know, because as we buy all their cars from Motability, so they're all one owner, full service history, usually low mileage. And when you know EVs, we do buy EVs, but we don't buy that many EVs, just because there's not that many on there. You know, going forward there'll be more. You know, once
There
there's
would be more because
well,
they've
once
changed the regulations, don't they?
Well, I think once we go forward, at the moment, so all the earlier ones like the Leafs and things like that weren't the best really for people to have second hand. But I think once the sort of the Polestars and the 60 kilowatt and the long range MGs and all this sort of thing start to become, you know, 4 or 5 year old.
Another 3 year cycle,
Well,
don't they?
once the leases are finished and then private people are buying them, then there will be in the market. But until and obviously we need lots of people to buy them new for them to be for us poor people to buy them. You know, if all the people are buying the new ones, that means even leasing them. It means that then there's a ready
Yeah, a
supply.
lot of people get the company car first, don't they?
Y-
Public sacrifice.
Yeah. Well, again, probably a good way of buying it. Very tax advantageous way of buying it, I suppose.
Yeah, it comes with that. We get tax.
Yeah, but oh, we do buy them, but just there's not really, the ones on there maybe are not what we want. Maybe they're only like the smaller batteries or something. We try and buy the, bigger batteries only because once if you say it's over 200 miles, 250 mile,
That
people.
should cover most people.
Well, most people, when you look at their MOT history, they're doing sort of 7,000 to 8,000 mile a year, and they never drive to Cornwall. They maybe did every 3 years. So, and you say, well, if you're going to Cornwall, you might have to charge it. How often do you stop? Well, we stop about 3 times. Okay, well, then it's
Stopping
fine.
anyway,
Yeah, you're stopping anyway. How long do you stop for? Normally, have a cup of coffee, maybe 20 minutes. Well, 3 20-minute stops, you're there. They said you probably wouldn't need 3 20-minute stops. You probably need two 20-minute stops, and you're down there. So it's only 40 minutes. That's probably what you're stopping anyway.
that's more like that's the information sharing that people have.
Yeah, that's the thing you don't know, and if they read the Daily Fowl or look on Facebook, all they know is that they're going to get an EV, it's going to catch light, which it won't. But
No.
that's what they. Well, we only know what we're told, see, touch, feel, taste, and hear. So if I depends on where I get my information from. If I listen to the
So
BBC.
the people on your group, are they people who have already got an EV, or they're just people who want to learn about it?
No, they're mainly EV owners. There are people that
Oh,
haven't got. It's not a requirement you have to have an EV. Anybody can join the group. You know, I don't really care who you are. You know, I just think if you're going to be, are you going to add to the group, or if you're just going to sort of lurk? I've not got a problem with that. But if you're going to be disruptive, I don't really want you in there. If you
yeah,
if you hate EVs, what's the point of joining? It's not you're not going to get any benefit other than trying to wind people up. And if that triggers you, well, maybe your mum and dad should have believed in contraception. Maybe I don't know. You know, but I don't know. It's a funny old world. It's funny old people. But yeah, it's
yeah.
just
Trying to do is trying to set up this WhatsApp group. It seems to be like a thing to do, just for like dealers
yeah,
to exchange.
yeah,
There's a few of those set up now.
yeah,
They're using that more than the Facebook.
yeah. I think because WhatsApp's direct straight to someone's phone, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to
And
look
there's
for
the other
it.
one. I don't know if you use it Dealer Way. You use that
Mm,
one?
no, no, I never used that.
Yeah.
No. But
Yeah.
yeah, I
I'm
think
trying to build that up so we can get
yeah,
500, maybe 500 or more
yeah, right,
dealers on there,
okay,
so they can exchange, dealer to dealer, so
yeah, yeah, yeah,
offload ones and
yeah.
buy the stock.
But I think if you want to join the group, I'll approve you to join, and then just maybe put on there what you do, you know, and obviously it's like everything, it's eyes on you. It's
Yeah.
eyes, isn't it? Eyes, make eyes fill your bank really, because they clicks and eyes, and that helps traffic. People see it, oh, and they share it and that sort of thing, and that's what you need. You need people to be aware of your brand, isn't it? Once they're aware of it, then they will hopefully go
Yeah.
to it. I guess,
I think, yeah, that's the idea of trying to, sync with your community, see
Yeah,
if other people are interested in it, and
yeah.
people that would, pass the message on and use it maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want anything from you. I'm not really interested in that. It's not my style. I think if you use it and I mean, we've given away about 12,000 to charity. That's Octopus. If someone uses my Octopus code, they get £50 and I get £50, and I save my £50 up. That's the only thing I'm a bit like. You can't really post referral codes in the group because I think, well, I've got my one and I saved my money up and we've given £12,000 away. I've got another 1,000 there now in a minute, so that'd be 30. Well, it's sad because there's never enough, is there? If you've had a stillborn baby, or you've had prostate cancer or testicular cancer or breast cancer or leukemia, or there's just too many charities. There's too many charities. That's the trouble. It's sad, and it's quite sad. I think if everybody put 10p in, that's £2,000. You just think, guys, can't you put a quid in? Put £3 a year, and we'll have three, and that's like £60,000 we could give away. For £1 each. And it's not. I don't want the money. It's not. I'm getting it. It's just we could give it to charity. But again, people are quite. Well, people are apathetic. I don't know. I don't know why they're not. You think everyone would be, oh, that's a good idea. Oh, I'll have £1. What we do, I don't know, say 1st of July, if everyone put £1 in, into a Just Giving page, not to me, putting it just giving a Just Giving page, they just give them off their, I don't know, 300 quid or whatever, and then we got all that money to say, well, okay, group, let's have a big list of charities. We give 300 quid each or something, and I don't know, we've got 3 grand, that's 10 charities we can help, but I don't know. But
People are not like that, are they?
no, no, and well, I sort of get why would you not want your mum to use yours? You might as well have the 50 quid, and your mum might have it. But I'm saying try not to promote it in the group, because I try and keep it to, let's. I mean, it's I don't know how many 220, 230, 250 referrals now. That's a hell of a lot. I mean, I don't know what their highest referral person is, but I must be getting up there surely. And I mean, that's a lot
There's
of.
all people from the
Yeah,
you've
from
used it.
yeah, yeah, and they've sort of recommended other people to use it, and I think it's a good thing. I thought, well, why don't we do that? And I knew of other people who'd done it, and what they were just sort of having the money and pocketing it, and spend like I don't know, they got 400 quid, and they were spending like 50 quid on stuff apparently for their group, and the other 350 quid was going in their pocket, and I'm going, that's a bit naughty, really. You shouldn't. I'll
Yeah,
tell people.
the other thing that I've got is we plant this tree, so
Oh yeah,
we got a link to Tree Nation, so
right.
every
Oh, that's a good idea.
every EV you sell or buy,
Yeah, right.
That's
Ah, that's a good idea, isn't it?
they contribute to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you based?
I'm based in Kent near Maidstone.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. I know. I know.
Yeah, I know. I went to Plumstead. I went to
That's it.
Thames College. We used to go to college there in Woolwich.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I
Yeah,
know.
so I know the area. Yeah, so I'm down in Kent, Berkshire.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, I think you know, you've got all the links. Have a look. Have a nose. See if you want me to put something up for you or whatever. Let me know. I'll put it up for you. I don't mind. I'm happy
Yeah,
to
it'd be
do that.
good because we haven't fully launched the app. It'd be good to put it on your phone,
Yeah.
get the people interested and downloading it and using it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm more than happy to help you. If it helps you out, great. Great. You got my number. Just WhatsApp me. Hi Gary. You know, can you post this up? Or I'm going to post this up. Can you approve it? Yeah, of course I will. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for that.
All right. Good to talk to you. All right.
Okay.
Take care. See ya. Bye. Bye. Phew. Ah, what's this? Hello. Hello. You're bored? Yes. It's if you're alone, man. Is that why you're in here? Are you alone? Well, I'm on my own. Has your tax risen? I see a lot of people with EVs paying nearly £200. Well, road tax? Yes, 195. It's the same as normal car now. But no, not mine, because mine are old. Mine are £20. I'm happy with £20. I can afford 20 quid. Have a shower, really. Seven of you. Well, I'm going to go. I'll be back. I've got to go in a shower. I run tonight. I weren't going to, but I thought, I'm just going to go. Do do do. Get off the phone. I have guests. Yeah, no, I'm off the phone now. I'm going to bed. Bed. I'm not going to bed. I'm going to have a shower. I'm going to have a shower. I put it on, and then I realised that bloke had rung me, and I thought, I better ring him. He wants to go on my electric car group. Or he's interested in partnering or whatever. But you know what? I don't care. I have a nice hot shower now. I could leave it going, but there's no point, is there? Don't worry, I'll come back. I'm in tonight, aren't I? Oh, mate. See you later. Thanks for commenting. Sorry I wasn't really talking. Ghost stories? I haven't got any ghost stories. Right, Mr. what? Mr. Bites Explores. Mr. Bites Explores. What's that all about? Right. Bye-bye.